Hi healer, welcome to day 2 and part 2 of your Natural Healer course. Today it's all about intuition. If you're being called to take this course in the first place, then you're already an intuitive and you know this. You know that you can pick up stuff going on with people, you know that you maybe have known things that you maybe shouldn't have logically known over the course of your life. So today is a day to really embrace that, really sit with it and own it. And our affirmation today will show you a few more details. Being an intuitive means that sometimes it's lovely because you can feel the deeper layers of reality and you can enjoy them. Sometimes it's hard because you feel the hard things and you have the feels really deeply for stuff going on in the world. But as anyone who's ever been through a tragedy or gone through a really stressful time or been very confused about their life knows, and I know all of you guys have, it doesn't always need to be fixed. A really powerful piece of interaction to do when someone comes to you talking about a problem is to ask them, do you want me to help you solve it, or would you like to just vent? And that's something from pure psychology, because sometimes people will say, I need your help, I want you to help me solve it. And sometimes people will say, I just want you to listen. We did a medical study where people were paired up, and 1 hour per week, one person would talk and the other person would listen. And throughout this medical study, it was always the same talker and the same listener. And they studied their healing at the end, expecting to see that maybe it was even, or maybe that the talker got more healing, whereas actually the listener got more healing. And from the perspective of the talker, it's been studied, and people often reflect that just being listened to and paid attention to does the same thing in your mind, body, and spirit as being loved. So today is all about your intuition. Today is all about seeing what's going on in and around you and feeling your connectedness, but not necessarily needing to fix anything. Being a natural healer isn't running around and fidgeting with everything and tinkering with everything. Being a natural healer is holding a certain space. So the things to focus on today and right now are the concepts that I can see, hear, and feel. And I'm not just talking about physically. I can see, hear, and feel. I know. And I'm connected to everything. Being connected to everything doesn't mean you take on the energy of everything. It doesn't mean there's any transfer of energy from you or away from you. It just means that you can feel everything, and damn, you already can. So you might as well just own it, because if you took this course in the first place, that's where we're at. So let's take a moment and just breathe. Let your breathing come slow. Let it come even. Let your lungs move a little more gently, perhaps. Let them completely fill up with nourishing fresh air, and then let them completely empty, letting your body renew and detoxify. Now, allow yourself to become aware of the lines connecting you to this world, to the lines of your 5 senses, to the lines of your senses, not one of your 5 senses, to your intuition, to your feeling places, to your knowing places, your deep knowing places, and to your connection with this earth and everything that goes on with it, to your connection with the health of the earth, to your connection with the dis-health or dis-ease that is in the earth and in the people and in the animals here. And just simply be aware of it. If you want to ramp it up a little bit, you can imagine light shimmering in and around you, light that is of a rainbow iridescent spectrum to hit all the different color frequencies, to heal all of it. You can imagine it surrounding you, filling you up, and then running out along your connection lines to both be present for what's going on and also maybe benefit it just a little bit simply by your attention, simply by your intention, not having to do anything. So again, focus as you breathe slowly and gently, as you feel yourself come into your body, come into this world with pride, with honor, knowing that this is not a perfect place, but knowing that it's a little more perfect when you're here because of your intentions. I can see, hear, and feel. I know I am connected to everything. I can see, hear, and feel. I know I am connected to everything. I can see, hear, and feel. I know I am connected to everything. Take one more breath to set it in. And release, and slowly open your eyes. Maybe take a sip of your hot water. And remember that being a healer, like I said, does not mean going and adjusting and tinkering with everything. It just means being present. It just means holding space. It sometimes can mean affecting, but this isn't about that. This is about just holding space. There's a healing technique that you can try next time you have an ache or pain, or even you maybe have an ache or pain that's outside of you. Say, for instance, you get a cut, and as that cut pulses and hurts, imagine that it hurts. Maybe, when you get a cut, maybe it gets a tiny bit infected, it gets a little bit red and swollen, and it hurts after a while. Or if you get a bee sting or a pinprick, some type of pain, there's a spot in your body where the pain is, and a spot in your body where the pain isn't. There are edges around the pain. So step 1, find the edges of the pain. See where the pain stops, where it starts. Find that edge. And then what we naturally do with our energy, just because we're humans and this is what we do, is we draw back from the edge of the pain. We draw our energy back from it because we're afraid that if we go into it, it will hurt more. But actually, this isn't true. The opposite is true. So if you find that barrier to where the pain is, that boundary, and you go into it, you go toward the pain, what will happen is you look and look and look and try to find the center, try to find the seed of that pain. And it will probably take you on a little journey. It'll spin you around. Say it's a headache. You'll think it's here in your head, then you'll think it's here in your head, then you'll think it's there in your head, then you'll be sure you got it, and then it'll move. So follow it around. Keep your stick-to-itiveness. Keep your focus. And the second you find the real gem of it, the real seed of the pain, guess what? The moment you put your mental finger on that, it blossoms away. It's like magic. Try it sometime. Or talk someone you know through it if they're having pain. It's kind of amazing how this works. So again, I can see, hear, and feel. I know. It's your intuition, your presence, your peace of mind. And then I'm connected to everything. By you being connected to everything, and by you keeping your consciousness secure and keeping your energy strong, that's how you heal. So one more little visualization. Close your eyes and then imagine that the orange fire of burning coals, deeply burning, beautiful coals, is inside of you. Let it fill you up. Let it warm you up. Let it move out from you into the world, bringing an energy of healing, bringing an energy of peace, bringing an energy of presence and power and firm but gentle compassion to everything you see. Take a breath to set it in. And open your eyes and enjoy this today. Enjoy just the knowing, enjoy just the being, because we often run, trying to get away from something, trying to get to something, trying to make something, trying to shed something, whatever. But if we're just here, if we just hold our own orbit as a natural healer, you will be amazed to see what comes to you and what leaves you. A lot of people feel like they're held back by a situation or by a person. Maybe it's a partner, maybe it's a parent or a child, maybe it's a coworker or a friend. A lot of healers are afraid to move forward because they don't want to reject anyone. But I'll tell you a secret that I've seen proven over and over and over all around me and in my own life. If you just align with your own pure presence and your best options personally, anything around you that doesn't vibrate to its best will either shift to vibrate to its best and align as well, or it will just gently fall away. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is do you to the best of your ability, and everything will come into play. So, sending you guys so much love for part 2. Enjoy seeing, hearing, and feeling unapologetically, knowing unapologetically, and feeling connected proudly without taking on anything, just being aware of it and letting it flow through and letting it heal because of you. Sending you guys lots and lots of love for today. I'll see you tomorrow for part 3. Bye.